today's topic is going to be the concept of an integrated lifestyle. So what do we mean by an integrated lifestyle? So this is a term or a concept that's been thrown around recently quite a bit in our community. Say thrown around, has been talked about quite a bit at some of our events, some of our trainings, amongst some of our community members and students. And it's a term that I've kind of really honed in on recently because it's absolutely what I value most about the lifestyle I get to live as a result of pursuing an online business. So what do we mean by an integrated lifestyle? So the best way I can describe it is to go back to when I was working in a job, working in my corporate sales career, and when I felt, in hindsight, I didn't realise it at the time, but things were extremely compartmentalised. They weren't integrated at all. And what I mean by that is that you have so many different areas of your life that you're trying to keep in balance. And that's why this term, work-life balance has become so heavily thrown around as well, I guess, is that life was so compartmentalised in the sense that I had my work, I had my personal life, and then within each of those you have different things to keep in balance as well. So the people, getting things done, whether or not if you're not at work, you might be on holiday, you might be at home looking after your kids or seeing your friends. And at work, the people that I had around me at work, whilst I liked everybody I worked with, I didn't really spend much time with them outside of work. There was maybe 2 or 3 that I did who were great, and I have to say that because they might see this. But generally speaking, the closest friends I had, the closest family I had, were nothing to do with my work. And it would be a rush on a Friday to get away for the weekend to spend time with those people. So in terms of whenever I was off work on holiday, there was also a bit of an unwritten rule and etiquette that, you put your out of office on and you don't disturb that person. They shouldn't be checking their emails. They're on holiday. And that's another compartment, is holiday, travel, whatever it is you want to call it. And then when I look at my friendships outside of work, there was different groups of people, and some of them were overseas as a result of travelling. Some of my family were overseas. And when I started the business around my job, that added another compartment to my life. So everything in hindsight was very compartmentalised and everything just felt like a rush. And the crazy thing about all of that is that I was spending certainly, and I think there's probably a lot of people in this situation still, you spend more time in your work or in your business with those people that you're least enthusiastic about than you do with anything else. So the beauty of an integrated lifestyle is when that just isn't the case. And as far as I'm concerned now, I look at it as the key to happiness. So by that, I mean, having joined a community to start a business, I met so many like-minded people, have made some incredible friends, amazingly deep friendships, and they are also the people that I talk about work to when I need to figure stuff out, when I need support. I support them. We're all working for ourselves, but they're there to lean on when you need help with something, or you just need to vent or talk something out. As a result of the personal growth that we've all had, the relationships outside of the business and outside in other areas of our lives have improved, or certainly have for me. Having more time has meant I've been able to spend quality time with those people outside of it, the original friends and family that I had. And from a travel perspective, which was something I was very passionate about before but limited on time to do with a job, I now integrate my travel with either visiting friends and family or sometimes going to events for work, for things that are going to grow my business, grow me, grow my knowledge, and it all just crosses over. And ultimately it's why I've moved to the Gold Coast, or it's not why I've moved to the Gold Coast, but what's enabled me to move to the Gold Coast as well and have geographic freedom. I spent time in Thailand last year, and it's just such a perfect word to describe what we sort of encourage people to work towards. For me, it's, I brand it under a Wi-Fi life, but it's really just a lifestyle of complete integration of everything that's important to me. And I look back and see so many people still doing this. It's what, you know, we need to wake more people up to, is that your life doesn't have to be compartmentalised. Certainly not if it means the majority of your time is being spent doing something with people that, when you look at every area of your life, you're least enthusiastic about. It just makes no sense. And that's totally possible these days. And it's not just about having, look at my hair, I've got like antenna sticking out. It's not just about money in the bank and having a business. It's about how all of that comes together and is just going to improve your life in general. So that was just something I was reflecting on today. It's a term that I've heard a lot recently. It's definitely something I'm very passionate about. You can have it all. You just need to think outside the box, be open to new ideas, be open to growing. And apart from anything else, the first step to me is just make sure the people you're surrounding yourself with share your values, are like-minded, are going to support you, because that's the thing that's going to keep you going. And I'm so grateful for all those people that kept me going, because it's meant that as a result, the journey has resulted in this integrated lifestyle that I absolutely want to talk more about and share with you. So that's today's topic. I will see you in what I believe will be day 16. See ya.